是哦，哦 ，OK。
对，你看这边有。
有。
站在住宿那里。
好，这边是很漂亮的海岸线，我们特地停车下来拍。这个地方还是叫做 Morro Bay， 前面那个叫 Morro Bay Rock， 很有名的一个大石头。前面那个3个烟囱好像是什么有关核能的，搞不清楚。现在早上还不到8点，我们已经在旅馆吃完早餐，要前往 Hearst Castle。那看到这个海边这么漂亮，所以停下来录一下。前面呢就是海边的房子。伟大的司机，等一下，
从另外一个海，
这是另外比较远的海，我们又停下来录一录。大石头在那边是不是？
从另外一个方向看啦，看那个 Morro Bay。不过这边有点像阳光了，可能看不太清楚。那个大石头就在那边，我们刚刚从那边一直开车过来的，转一个大圆圈。
哎，这个后面山坡也很漂亮。哎，那边有牛哎，你看。
对。
这上面有牛哎。
再来这边 hiking 是不错了。
哎，那牛不会这样摔下来哦？
不会，它怎么会摔下来？我们现在去往 Hearst Castle 的方向走。
这个就是 road trip， 边开边停边录影。
OK。
OK。
你讲。
我们已经到了 Hearst Castle， 你看这2棵橘子树，好多橘子哦。
你看一下。OK。
要跟着车盖啊。
Je mag ons op de knop zetten, toch?
Ja, dat zei ik graag. Vinden we leuk.
那个游泳池在 under construction， 那游泳池。
哦，那先看不到。
那个游泳池本来是叫 Neptune Swimming Pool， 很漂亮的，但是它现在在洗。原来的是样子。游泳池盖好的时候，以前是这个样子，现在在整修了。哎，你看。
And when she was kidnapped, and everybody agrees on that. There's nobody that I'm aware of that has a working brain that doesn't agree that Patricia Hearst was kidnapped. After the kidnapping, there are divergent points of view. And one point of view said she did what she had to save her life. And another viewpoint said she seemed to enjoy doing it, in other words. So I don't know, and I can't help with that. I really can't. I'm a fan of a lot of people. Theodore Roosevelt, William Randolph Hearst, especially
后面是海哦。这个你照这个。
刚刚照过了。
下面的游泳池在整修啊，如果没有整，以前是这样这么豪华，你看看，游泳池底是有这样子花纹的。
你条件面对着我。
slots, but I'm not sure we have them all filled. So it could be 11, it might be 10. No, about half of them are full-time, half of them are part-time. Some of them are actually groundsmen. It's a title, it's a classification. Groundsman 1, state of California. And some of them are park aides. And park aides are $11 as well.
在树。
Park aides. Pension, health. Yeah, if you get to 55, you can have a pension. And then that's times the number of service years. 2.48%. If we went to someplace like French Camp in the Gold Mountain area, we'd find Frenchmen. We went to China Camp, we'd find Chinese gentlemen, in other words, like that. And a lot of the Chinese that came here came from southern China. Not so much, not Mandarin, not Japanese taught Manchukuo, in other words, when they conquered it in 1931. Hearst warned Roosevelt, told him in letter after letter, personal letters, you must create another Gibraltar in Hawaii. The Philippines must be defended by its own forces, for as sure as the sun rises, Imperial Japan is coming. Roosevelt should have listened. Hearst had two sons in World War II. They both fought in Europe, and he gave them both the same advice. Kill every Nazi you can find, and come home safe to me. He wasn't sending them there to make a deal with evil. He was sending them there to eradicate evil. And if you had really, really, really good eyes, and the earth didn't curve, you could see Taiwan, China, and Japan right out there, in other words. So, Australia, Hawaii, they're South Pacific. They're down that way. So. What a perfect day for you guys.
Yes.
He dropped out of Harvard the last month of his senior year. When he was asked about that, he said, well, he was done. Hearst dropped out of 5th grade when he was in grade school. He spent a year and a half in high school and finished every exam they had, so he didn't want teaching there any longer. His problem with education wasn't his problem. It was somebody else's problem. If you're not bright enough to understand him, how can he bear the burden? In other words, he's not just bright, he's absolutely brilliant. His mother said that, his father said that, his 5 sons said that. Lifelong friends said, any room you're in, he's the smart guy. One of his sons was asked, do you hang out with him and the few friends that still live from his days at Harvard? This is 1920. Do you hang out with him and kind of listen to what went on there in the 1880s? He said, you can hang out all you want, but amongst themselves they speak only Greek. So if you don't speak Greek, you won't understand them. Well, that was expected of a proper gentleman. The cat-faced goddess is named Sekhmet. She was carved in stone. Yeah, okay, there we go. Most truly wealthy people are. They don't talk about it much.
你想，你还能想和谁去？像前面说一些什么，对啊对啊，他意思就是就是要风的风，要风的风。
His family money. Most of the two museums. Churchill stayed in 1929. I think Churchill is a man who could I once was asked, I was talking about Joseph Kennedy Sr., and I was asked by a fellow on tour, was he with the band? No, he wasn't with the band, I said, but he was named after his murder son.
Good evening.
Done for the house. St. Peter's, St. Paul, the wild men that flank the doors, they're Iberian Spanish, about 600 years in age. The fan work was made in Los Angeles. The doors are Spanish convent about 450, 500 years ago. The man who made the fan work up there, his name was Edward Treenkeller. And Mr. Hearst's chief architect, Miss Julia Morgan, I think paid Treenkeller quite a compliment. She said, he is the finest artisan I have ever known. That's quite a compliment for somebody like Miss Morgan. This estate is Project 503 out of at least 709 documented buildings under her direction in her adult life. She was asked from time to time about writing books, and she said, no, my buildings speak for me. Bless you. You stay on the tour mats, look down, check over. Find yourself on something nice, please get off. Back on the tour.
Please try to watch your feet, please.
Yes, oh, the fireplace?
Thank you.
The fireplace is Dijon Burgundy from the 1540s, 1550s. It was done for a family named Gondieu. Their coat of arms in the center. It's called a mantle over fireplace. And Mr. Hearst was the third North American owner of that. The first two Americans who owned it died, shall we say, lead poisoning, bang bang. One was murdered one night at dinner, and the other killed himself over financial reverses. So when it came on the market for the third time, it was kind of a shaky reputation. I mean, who buy the fireplace and die? That kind of store is in New York City. And the auctioneers that day in New York hoped to get a few $100s for it. And then they realized in that room in New York City stood the most powerful political creature in the American nation and the wealthiest human being the nation would ever know. And that was John D. Rockefeller and William Randolph Hearst. Rockefeller earned twice what Hearst earned in a year. No comparison of any kind. Nope. Yeah, he wants you back on those mats. There you go. That's good for you. As for, it's an amazing thing. I've been doing this for 39 years. 39 years. And the reality of it is, it's a house, and everybody kind of treats it like a house. But it's still an art collection. So we ask you to stay on tour mats and not touch things and such like that. Hearst took the fireplace at $20,000. Mr. Rockefeller sent Mr. Hearst a note. Young man, you should learn better how to manage your finances. You never really need the advice of a loose winner. Winner's okay where they are. William Randolph Hearst shipped it to Miss Morgan. Note proceeding, I have purchased the great Barney mantle. I know, Miss Morgan, that only you can build a hall worthy of receiving it. So there it is. Marcus Agrippa, his wife Julia, by Duquesnoy. Duquesnoy is the great sculptor to Louis XIII. If you like the long wall tapestries, they were at Versailles when the French mob executed their king, Louis XVI. Every once in a while I get somebody who will tell me, I've seen these before, but I've never been here. And I know exactly what they mean. What they've seen are the reverse mirror image copies at the Louvre in Paris. The copies are 300 years old in Paris. The originals are in front of them here, and they're about 1530, 1550. You guys kind of know my God.
Bring the tapestries, huh?
Mr. Hearst sat center north. His very wealthy girlfriend sat center south. The guest filled in by place card. Those two tables, this table and that table, are all part of the Northern Italian set, about 5 centuries in age. This is the only odd person out, odd fellow out. That's an English gaming table called a Shahé penny table. And that one's 27 feet in length. So if you took everything off and turned it up on end, it would go floor to ceiling, but it could not reach wall to wall. Wall to wall is 28 feet, floor to ceiling is 27. It's a bit of an optical illusion. The flags represent the Palio della Siena. Theodore Roosevelt might have been accurate in some ways. He once said of Mr. Hearst, quote, "Congressman Hearst is the most powerful, dangerous, and hated man in the history of the American Federal Republic. But you must understand him and his goals. He believes in the American people, and the mob follows him." End quote. The middle class and below is called the mob by the aristocracy. I'm a proud member of the mob. You can see where it's been cleaned versus where it hasn't, so it's like, I wasn't sure I should point that out. I don't want to get too pushy.
哇 ，My goodness，这室内游泳池呢，哇，真豪华哎！哎，你看那个地板是这样子的呢，水池底是这种颜色哎。哇
Hello.
Hello.
，very luxury.
It is very luxurious. Indeed.
So this is the.
This will be for bus boarding. We'll have a bus here in a few minutes. And the
Okay.
next one leaves at 35 after the hour. It'll probably pull up in about 5 minutes. so
Okay,
you can
thank you.
board. All right.
我们走一下就好。
哇，真的是太有钱了啊！
好了，不要再走过去了，哎，那边不能出去了。我们要去坐巴士了。我给你翕一好了。
开了一天车，终于到金门大桥了，耶！一群观光客都是要来这边取景。
我们去走吧。
那我要穿。哎，金门大桥我们来了，后面的海景，那边是那个恶魔岛啊。那个恶魔岛我们上次去过了。哎。好，我们现在要去挑战走这个桥，从 A 点走到 B 点，再从 B 点走回来。看我穿了一身衣服，就是怕等一下会冷。那桥都还在维修。今天不会很冷，以前7月来还好冷，现在3月反而不冷。
不要紧啦，你出去行，你出去行哦。我们在看时间，现在4
点35，
对
4点35啊。照一下。 成功，还要走回去。
等一下，我先照这边。
飞机是从那边下来，对不对？飞机如果从那边下来，那边风景好漂亮。
那边比较暗。